I'm Brian Scott.
My name's Rachel Scott.
I started with the company in 2013, working at the Copper location, and then eventually the Keystone location, and then my wife and I bought our first franchise in 2015 over in Grand County, which is Winter Park and another ski area, Granby Ranch, and a really big vacation town. Well, I mean, for me personally, I drank the Kool-Aid kind of early on. I saw this company, it was very small and was, being fashioned to, what it is now, as a really cool business. Honestly, it was very unique in the industry. The fact that we're local as far as operators, but we work collectively to market a better product, to me was very enticing. I have a corporate background, and it has the coolness of a corporation, but it's like still fun as a local family run business. And one of my best friends is here today. He hired me quite a while ago, and he's still with the company, and he really sold this to me. And it wasn't just a bill of sale. It was definitely the accurate version of what it is.
Well, I think that we luckily got into SkyRun early, where it's kind of become a family. We knew Barry when he and Steve when they first started the business, and then have been able to grow our business knowing the founders of the company, which is pretty important to us. But also I think it is pretty cool to be able to be the local expert of the area that you manage and that you take care of, as well as being competitive and being able to have the technology that can get us to exceed in the area as well.
Well, despite the fact that both of our parents were business owners, and it's a lot of work. I mean, we knew what we were getting into. We knew that that there would be a lot of roadblocks along the way. But we have kids, and we would love for our kids to be involved. They may not do it. I mean, we'll see.
But cleaning toilets soon, for sure.
Yeah, there'll be clean toilets. There's definitely no doubt about that. But I mean, it's once again, it's, as Rachel said, it's a family environment. And once again, it is a corporation, but it doesn't feel like a corporation. It feels like we are part of a organization where everybody cares about each other. To a degree, obviously. Steve's a great guy. I've known him forever. He's my boss at one point. And I don't know. I mean, it just feels good to be involved with an organization where everybody, for the most part, works together, and enjoys being around each other.
I think I came from a different background, where we actually started the business because I had a full-time career, and we moved because of my career, and then kind of started this business because he had needed something to fulfill his future career goals. And I was working in healthcare, and then right around 2020 really realized how much that's not something that I want to be a part of anymore, and was able to step in and grow this even to the point where we can both be 100% into the business and make it a team effort for the career. So that to me was when I decided that it was worth putting putting everything into this and growing it as a team.
Well, I mean, we have a lot more flexibility, but we're also around each other all the time. Which it is what it is. I mean, it's not a negative. It's just it's a thing. So our business is our life,
Our kids ask frequently, when can we
You know,
talk
why
about
are you guys
SkyRun?
talking about business all the time? You know, like, which is, you know, once again, you know, we grew up in this environment. You know, our parents were small business owners in small towns, like we are now, which is, oh my God, it's come to fruition. But anyway, it's great. I mean, there's nothing negative about it, in my opinion. And I hope, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I hope our kids, you know, latch onto this, but they may do something else, and that is what it is, you know.
But we do have the flexibility, at least in the off season, to be able to, you know, do a family vacation together and not worry about somebody else's schedule to go. You know, we've done now 2 national park trips where we take the kids in the camper and go spend, you know, the fall exploring national parks, or, you know, now that it's a little off season, taking kids and going powder days that we wouldn't be able to take advantage of at the drop of a hat without having that flexibility.
And we get to sell pleasure, you know, like we
Yeah.
get to talk to people about stuff they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to me,
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
fun.
cool. Like,
it's definitely fun to get somebody on the phone and be like,
it's-
hey, you gotta do here, you gotta do this,
yeah.
you gotta see this
You
place.
should
'Cause
really
it's
go to this
amazing.
brewery or
Yeah.
whatever. I love to play golf. I love to snowboard. You know, I love watching my kids. They're just killing it on skis right now. You know, restaurants are okay, but anyway, beyond that, you know, we live in a place that people desire to go to. You know, like you can't beat it. You know.
Well, what we know about a ski vacation, it costs more than going to Disneyland, right? And so people get really excited about vacations, but part of a vacation that people enjoy doing is actually the planning of it. And some of what's can become fun for us, is to be able to get them psyched up about that vacation like they would for Disney World. And I think it's way better than Disney.
Than Disney World, yeah.
So one of the things that I feel has been really helpful with SkyRun is having the small agreements that help us get a business done, whether it be from using a team to help with pricing and revenue management, all the way to something small like DocuSign. Just having those different pieces to be able to utilize day-to-day stuff, so that I don't have to think about, you know, can we afford to add just one little monthly fee on top of our budget. But in addition to that, you know, being able to utilize all of the different technologies they've been able to vet for us in times when I wouldn't have the time to be able to figure that out.
It's a great crowd, you know, like it's just fun to be around people that also like what you like, you know, and once again, I think it comes out in our voices, like when we're talking to people. Like SkyRun is such a anomaly in our industry. There's like, you know, obviously things that exist out there, entities that seem, you know, corporate, you know what I'm saying, and granted we are a corporation, but like we act and we behave like a small business, you know. That to me, that's my background. That's what I like, you know?
Yeah, and what I like about SkyRun too is that, you know, when we go to some of the meetings that we do, like the monthly meetings and things like that, that people shout out to the ones who are doing well, which I think is awesome. You know, even not just people from corporate, but other SkyRun owners. Like, I really heard Winter Park's doing really well right now, and it just makes you feel a little bit, you know, nice to know that some others paying attention, that we are making it, and that we do have some other people behind.